justice and for the future of our children, our students, and our community. And I am so honored that all of you would have the belief that I can move us forward in advancing opportunity, in advancing education for our children, our highest need communities, our Black and brown students, our special education students, our LGBTQIA students, our students facing homelessness, our Black and brown students who deserve to be invested in and who deserve, regardless of documentation status, regardless of skin color, regardless of their zip code, they deserve access to great, amazing schools. And by working together, we can get there. I know we can get there. And one of those, I want to share with you one of those moments early on in my time with inner city struggle that propelled me forward and instilled in me a long time commitment to this fight. My first week at Inner City Struggle in August of 2002, I've been with Inner City Struggle for 20 years. A young organizer that was a graduate of Roosevelt High School, some of you may know him, Lester Garcia, took me to visit Roosevelt in the summer of 2002, extreme heat, and we were working with our young organizers, our student organizers, to do outreach about getting involved in the movement and fighting to dismantle the school-to-jail pipeline. And it was a sea of students packed into Roosevelt. And I learned that our school in our community was the most overcrowded school in the entire nation. And I was talking to the students and they were sharing about why they were getting involved, because they wanted something better. Maybe not for themselves, but for the next generation. And I asked the students, what would you want to see in your school? And he shared about not being able to always get lunch because the lines were too long, or running to his chemistry class to get a seat because there was 80 students and only 30 desks. And it was just so infuriating that a child showing up every day was not invested in. And what he said, what he really wanted was his school to believe in him and to believe in his potential. That was it. And at that point, I realized that this was going to be a long-term fight. If we were going to go from 40% graduation rate that was acceptable, that we had to insist in the humanity and in the potential and promise of our children. And, I've been honored to work alongside courageous, amazing, bold young people and parents who together we have been persistent, we have been relentless, and that is why the East Side was able to secure the first new traditional public high schools for the first time in 85 years.
That's right.
And we eliminated overcrowded schools.
That's right.
And that is why we fought and won and have college access courses available to East Side students. And that is why we have wellness centers in our East Side high schools. And that is why students, instead of being suspended and expelled when they're having challenges or need more support, they are offered restorative justice. And we have changed the culture of our schools, and we are in the East Side for the first as an immigrant Latinx community. Over 80% high school graduation rate. By fighting and being relentless. And so that's what I bring to this campaign, and if elected, what I will take to the Board of Education is this coalition of labor, community, advocates, educators, young people. We will continue to transform LAUSD into what I believe can be its promise and potential, to be a world-class educational system for students of color and our highest need students. I know we can do that, but we need to be courageous and we need to fight. And I need to get elected, and I need to...
Yeah!
So we're going to talk to voters about our message, and we're going to stay focused, and we're going to show them that this campaign is fueled by love, it's fueled by equity and high expectations. And whatever happens in the next, several weeks leading to election day, know that I am committed to get us to the finish line. In all of my work, nearly 30 years of fighting in this movement for our people in our communities and building solidarity, I will continue to lean into that in what will be a very difficult fight. And I thank all of you. I thank my family. I thank my 2 children who are LAUSD students for supporting and backing me. And, like our wonderful social movement ancestors have always said and continues to say, si se puede. And I say, when we have heart and we have focus and passion, si se puede.
¡Sí se puede!
We can get there. Si se puede.